We are going to look at the artist Yayoi Kusama today and start a painting. Let's get going. Hello, my talented artists. So everybody push up your sleeves or pull up your sleeves and write your name on the back of your paper along with your secret code. And don't forget to add the color of your table with a crayon. So if you're at the red table, color your circle in with red. If you're at the blue table, color your circle in with blue. Now, we are going to start, turn your paper over, and we are going to start by painting the whole paper one color. That's what we're going to do today. And you get to choose one of the primary colors, red, yellow, or blue. And you're gonna mix that with black. Whenever you mix any color with black, you're going to get something called a shade. So I'm going to pick red. So now I have two colors and I need to practice mixing. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the black and I'm going to stir and stir and stir and mix until it's the color that I like. If I want it to be darker, I can take a little bit more black and mix and stir until it's a solid color. It may look like it's black, but it's really just a dark, dark red. So I'm gonna start and paint my whole paper this color. And you are gonna have to be two kinds of detective. You're gonna have to look out for when you make a big blob, like these blobs, and you're gonna smooth them out. Spread them and smooth them until you don't see any blobs or ridges. And you're gonna have to look out for white spaces. We have to cover all the white of the paper. So if you leave a little white area, you can get that paintbrush and go right into there. Get it all covered with paint. It's also fun to pay attention to your brush stroke. If I make swirls with my brush, then it makes a swirly mark. If I make straight lines, it makes a straight line. That is your brush stroke. But what I want you to notice is when you're running out of paint, like right there, you need to go back and dip in to get more paint. Spread the paint all the way to the edge of your paper. If some of the paint gets onto your messy paper, well, that's fine, of course, because that's why we have those messy papers there. So we're gonna try to be neat, but we're not gonna worry if we make a mess, because that's part of art. When we've made a mess and we've cleaned it up all nice, that is a great art day. Now, do you see any white left? All right, you're right. Let's get all the white. We have to be white and detectives and cover all the white, and we need to be blob detectives and smooth out all the blobs. When you think you're done, look at it one more time. I see some blob ridges. I'm gonna get those ridges. It's fun to see what brush strokes my brush makes as I'm moving it along the page. Oop, I actually see a few little white spots too. Okay, think that I covered my paper. Now you can set your brush down on the messy paper Carefully lift up your paper with 2 hands and carry it to the drying rack to dry. Don't put your paper on top of anybody else's or it will stick. Have fun mixing and making brush strokes and smoothing blobs and finding all the white spots. Yay!